Hey folks, it's Jesse here from Digging Appalachia. Today I'm going to do a quick video about cutting and polishing soapstone. And this is some soapstone that I'm finding locally here in South Carolina. Little secret spot that I have, but let's get to it. This piece here, all I did, it took me maybe, I don't know, I'd say about 5 minutes to get it looking like this. There's a real nice shine on it. And I don't know if you can really, it's not really picking up the color too good, but this is like green with little brown specks in it. This is what it looks like just right after you cut it. And that's just cut with a hacksaw here. And let me show you what's going on. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Take a little piece. This is just a kind of a scrap piece. I can't really make a pipe or anything out of it, but I can use it for pendants and stuff. So in the future, probably the piece I cut today I'm going to turn into a pendant here at another video. I wanted to show someone a couple designs. So here's your piece. I'm going to take real quick and just cut it off, and I'm just using a standard hacksaw blade, you know, nothing fancy. The blades get, you know, clogged up fairly easy with this stuff, and I usually work with it wet, and that's basically just to keep down the dust. But just, you know, to show how quick it goes, I'm going to take a piece about like that, maybe 3/8 of an inch, and just hack it off here. That's all the longer it takes. I'll be here for maybe a minute, but you can see how much dust this stuff kicks off. It's crazy. It's super soft, super easy to carve, but I mean, it's really fun to work with if you get into some projects and carve them with it. And eventually, someday, I'm gonna do some carving videos, but that's a little piece we're gonna start with here. And all I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do is just regular, you know, beat up old drywall sponge, a little bit of grit left on it. I'm just going to get that wet and basically just take my soapstone here, go back and forth on here. I just wanted to show how to do this by hand, you know, like a lot of times I'll use some power tools to make it quicker to cut pieces and drill it and whatnot. But you can see it's already starting to get there just with a couple minutes. That's this easy to cut and polish it. You'll be able to see here in a second. I mean, it's still wet, so the color shows up a little better. And all I'm doing is taking those lines out from the hacksaw, basically. You can kind of see all the lines are pretty much gone. You can see them on this side where I actually cut it, but just that couple seconds with a drywall sponge, and we got it pretty good actually. I'll do a couple more times, and then I'm just going to move on to a 600 grit. I'm going 600 grit. Get it wet there. Just doing the same thing on the 600. That'll help get a decent little polish to it. And the residue here actually kind of helps polish it while you're doing this. And like I said, the reason I do it wet, one, you get it makes it go a little faster. And two, you really don't get the dust like you could see. I don't know how well it showed up on video, but you could really see it coming off. So, still a couple little scratches in it, but you get the idea. We're going to move on to just a little bit of 3000 grit real quick. And just a couple minutes of that, or a couple seconds really. That is about all it takes to polish up some soapstone. So if you carve it and make pendants, like you know, don't be intimidated by it. It's super easy to cut, super easy to carve, and a pretty fun hobby to get into. And what I'm going to do here, I usually use mink oil as the best thing to get the soak into this stuff, keep a nice polish on it. But and you can see wet. I mean, you can still see little pits. It's just kind of the way the soapstone is, but you can see the way the light's hitting it there, how quick you can get a polish on this stuff being as soft as it is. So that's about all there is to it. I usually, if I'm making something, like I said, rub a little bit of mink oil into it and call it good, but that's polish you get with a little bit of 3000, some 600, and a drywall sponge. So thanks for watching, folks. Digging Appalachia. Share this with your friends. Subscribe. Like I said, this will dry out a little bit. You can see it drying up in the sun there. But it gets a real nice polish on it. So thanks for watching.